Hi guys, good evening, happy Sunday, and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host, Eddie, and in tonight's video, I'll be discussing what I thought of the latest and very good episode of The Walking Dead, Dead City. What a fun episode this was, huh? Especially for Jurassic Park fans, if you know what I mean. Before I get into all of that, of course, please be warned, this is a spoiler-filled review, so if you're not caught up on Dead City by the latest and most recent episode, which is episode 3 of season 2, you don't want to keep watching or listening, as I will be discussing spoilers, plot details, character stuff, all that jazz. That being said, you have been warned. Let's dive right back into it. First and foremost, exciting episode. It was cool seeing the survivors of the attack make it to the mainland, enter Central Park, and then basically recreate one of the most memorable scenes from the hit sequel film, The Lost World Jurassic Park, but you replace velociraptors with zombies, because that's what that entire sequence reminded me of. Was one of my favorite scenes from The Lost World Jurassic Park, which, you know, featured people running into a field with long grass, and that one guy's yelling, "Don't go into the long grass!" And that's what I was yelling at my TV. I'm like, "Don't go into the long grass!" Because sure enough, there was a horde of zombies in there just waiting to munch on them. And a couple of people went down, much like how they did in The Lost World, where they're just pulled down by an unseen threat until it's too late. And I really enjoyed it. I thought that was very cool, very exciting. I also liked how we had multiple stories going on at once. We had the flashback with Herschel and the Dama, showing us and explaining why the Herschel is still semi under her influence. We saw Maggie and Armstrong and the Babylon soldiers encountering the people living in Central Park. We saw Negan and the Croat doing their thing. And it seems like Negan is really trying to keep the peace, so to speak. Like, I don't think he wants anybody to die necessarily, but he's not going to get himself killed either. So I wasn't at all surprised that he allowed his escort, Waylon, to get eaten alive like that, or almost eaten alive. I mean, I thought he was as good as dead, but when he appeared and stabbed that poor girl in the leg and threatened Herschel, I was like, oh shit, this is a strong son of a bitch. But then, of course, Negan finished him off by impaling him with his spear thing. That was pretty cool. I mean, Herschel seemed somewhat grateful for the save, but also instinctively tried to shoot him. I mean, it's hard to blame him. The guy did bash in his father's brains years earlier, so you can't really blame the kid for not liking him exactly. But I do like how Negan is trying to postpone this inevitable confrontation between the residents of the island and the visitors from the mainland, because I don't think he really wants any more bloodshed than necessary, especially since he has his no kid killing rule. And to him, Herschel is still a kid. And, you know, I think he just respects and likes Maggie enough where he doesn't want her to get hurt either. But that's just my theory, though. I don't know if that's necessarily true or not. But what else I liked about this episode was that we saw an interesting grieving process of the people who live in Central Park. And it's too bad that young woman died, saving Herschel's life. But it seems like her death didn't entirely go to waste, as they now use her as a part of their protective barrier, filling the woods up with walkers to protect themselves from the Croat and his people. So that was a nice touch. And the grieving ritual was also interesting. I also liked how throughout this whole episode, Armstrong keeps questioning more and more the Federation or Babylon's practices and policies. Like, it seems like he's slowly leaning more towards Maggie's stance than he is the Federation's stance. And so hopefully when the time comes, he'll be like, nah, forget the Federation, forget the methane, let's get the hell out of here. Or maybe he'll try to see it through, but through his own way. I don't know. I just liked how this whole episode basically showed Armstrong questioning or beginning to question what the Federation is doing there and their practices and policies. So there's a lot going on in this episode, and I enjoyed every minute of it. It was very exciting. The character stuff, the one-on-one scenes between Dama and Herschel, Herschel and Maggie, and Negan and the Croat were all very, very good, very well played. Explained a lot, and revealed a lot about all those characters. And on top of it, we got an excellent throwback or a hell of a reference or an homage to one of the most memorable scenes from the Lost World Jurassic Park, which was the Central Park long, tall grass sequence. So I thoroughly enjoyed that as a massive Jurassic Park fan. I don't know if that was the show's intention or if it was just a happy accident or coincidence, but I, for one, was very happy with that particular action sequence, and I thought it turned out really well, and it was really exciting. And overall, a very decent episode as well, too. So I'm really excited to see what the next episode has in store for us, along with the rest of the season. We still have like 4 or 5 more episodes to go, I think, so there's still a lot to cover. What did you guys think of this latest episode? Did you like it? Did you love it? Were you expecting more, expecting less? Let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments section. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more episode reviews like this one. The Walking Dead, Dead City drops new episodes every Sunday on AMC and AMC Plus. Have a great rest of your night, everyone. Thanks for watching. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.